Hello, folks. Welcome again. Thanks for joining. And the week analysis. Let's begin with SPY as usual. Now, what you see the SPY at a crossroad, right? So the RSI is kind of in a situation here, which is kind of similar, which can say breakout or breakdown, and I'm in the breakdown camp right now. I have added one more line, so which is kind of telling that's a strong resistance. And we can also say kind of we have a bear flag, means nothing. Once we go past this, it's going to boom up much higher. So the key aspect is 419, I would say, and then 417.6. If we break down, expect that to see 416, 411, and 405. That is kind of weekly target. If I see that upside potential is not that big, but we can still go here and go to make a new all-time high, which kind of we were expecting last week around 430, 432 area. So stating that, if you see MACD start kind of, crossover, if it is a false or it's correct, if it is kind of, an indicator, then we are going up. But I am in the bear camp right now. Monday morning open is going to tell me if we are over 420.4, I would say. That'll be my decision to go long or short, and it'll move sharp up around 422.5 to 424 area, and the following days in the week we might see 430, 432 area. And you can draw your own fib levels and find that out. Now, next on the downside, if we break, we have a lot of support around 417.5, and then we have another support for 11.67, very clear, and 405.40. Below that, we'll see when we get there. Not kind of looking into it right now. Of course, there will be supports coming into the play, which is here, right here. So breaking this one and the breaking this will be 2 points. So don't expect much lower than 412 kind of, because this is kind of a junction point, which is kind of going to be good support. If it doesn't have power, then still it's going to bounce up to 417 area and then start the decline. So that is on the SPY. Also, one very important thing to note, let me hide, or let's delete everything, and you can find out that what I was talking, is it a head and shoulder pattern? Kind of, you can say right now, very small size, could be, very dangerous right now, very dangerous territory, and it can go either way, but I'm more inclined on the bear side. Now, the next one is I'm going to go back and remove those, bring those lines back, and let's go to Qs, which is kind of similar. You see head and shoulder pattern is going to come back. So this decline, so we might come back down here and then, come back and test this and then bounce this area and continue their downhill. So that is kind of next couple of weeks direction. If we don't break 335.40 in the Qs. Amazon, the reason for market not bullish is, you see this, we have, that was kind of making a bear flag, and now we are down. Can it continue downhill? I don't know, because that's my biggest indicator right now. The RSI is still falling, and the MACD is at the cross juncture, and it can hold, and we can move much sharper up in the market with the help of Amazon and Apple. My target 31.83. Below that it's going to be bearish and we'll have major downhill in the overall market, and Amazon can go up to 2640. Uh, so that's Amazon. If you're interested in knowing that level, 2640, which is below that recent low, and if you see this recent low, of course we'll test, we'll come down here, bounce, and then further go down. But I expect this month we should have a nicer pullback in the market before we make next leg higher. Same with the Apple. Of course, we are kind of breaking down last hop here, which we need to go below and hold this area. So stating that, let's see the key levels on the Apple. And the key levels on the Apple is here for you. Is 123. Below that, we are going to see the much farther down at 119.46. Below that, we are super bearish. Upside, you can put upside potential here around 125.26. Above that, it's also going to break that trend line, around 126.40 area, and we are going to be very bullish market all the way up. So this move over this line is going to take market higher than this level, which is around 137 area. I'm pretty sure we will be moving much higher. Facebook, and you can say kind of a double top, or you can say it's a cup and pull back and go higher. But I am looking at the double top right now, which means we come back this area, play here a few days down, play here a few days down. So I am in the bear camp right now, and looking bearish view. Of course, over this we are going to make the new highs overall in the Facebook, which is around 352.94 area, which is pretty much doable. So if we go below 332, we'll start looking for 353 area on the Facebook within a week. QCOM, which had the downtrend overall, going down, and I'm going to delete that and create the support zone right now, again back here, and that's your support area, and you can say that's your resistance area. And if we break past that, we are going to next is 140 coming, and over that, of course, there will be much bigger moonshots. So those are the levels, but below this, I expect going to take a dump here and make a lower low. So far, holding is triple bottom, bounced, but beyond that, it could be very bad overall for the market and the QCOM. Google, which is also super bullish and still in the trend overall, but if you see this leg down and it can bring it back down below this trend line, we'll be super bearish on the Google. Google is one of the strongest ones, so I'm not looking on the Google to do much worse than others. So Google should be a stronger candidate, coming around 2260 area, and you can see a bounce if it has a power, or you can see a small bounce 2352 and start their decline and expect around 1820, which I would say in Google is pretty much doable sometime this month. So that is that. We are going to look into some wheel stock, which is kind of bouncing, and the key level for the Hillary to hit 2391. You can see if we kind of try to go higher, but don't expect it to be much higher in the Hillary. The banking stock, even though the market overall is bullish, it's a flattening top plateau, You see there's a decline, so expect, small decline, if not dump. Market does not kind of crashing right now, of course. So 40.82 is the where, you can start going long, but below that, I think that's going to be, dumping the market. And my final target in next couple of weeks will be 37.60 area in the Bank of America. Uh, Looking at some of the stronger name like Lemonade, which has made really nice breakout and can go up to 106 area, but as if the market is weakening, expect it to start coming down. So the opening might go here the week, and then we come back at retest is when you can start looking for better long-term opportunity in the Lemonade. Uh, the last one, I am gonna look in the snow, which has kind of looking like turning a corner. Anything over this going to climb over this line and start climbing sharp. But I am again thinking this will be the resistance point, which is going to bring back here, bounce, and bring down. The last one I'm going to look at is Tesla. Tesla is the bear, and it's a bounce. You can say it's double bottom. Currently in a very much an uptrend, and can go and test this line, which is 692 area, if it has the power. But that has to go past 630 first for your next level of 658, 660 area. So 630 break, we will see 660 below this trend line. If we come, we can test this, bounce, and then we start going downhill around this 430 area. And I'm again in the Tesla, I'm the bear camp, but before getting bearish, it might go and test this particular line depending on how market overall behaves. That is it, folks, for this week. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to post it. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, wonderful trading week. Oh yeah, before I leave, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, this is not a financial advice, so thank you, and have a wonderful trading week ahead. And hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day